us last year when we had trust. I felt it before, too strong to ignore. The timing was wrong back then. I felt it before, you've opened the door. Can we reunite again? It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. I can't believe that this could be a great escape. To what degree will we go back to you and me?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Evan Gutman of EvanWasHere Photography. I've been getting requests on Instagram to take you along the ride of another celebrity shoot, so here it is, the actress Violett Beane. The shoot was on October 20th at a $17 million, 4,300 square foot, 6-story mansion in the West Village. Profoto had been gracious enough to lend me a pair of their brand new, still unreleased at the time, Profoto B10s for the spread. I also brought along my Profoto B1s, my Sony a7RIII, my a7R II as backup, multiple lenses, my Microsoft Surface Pro laptop for tethering, along with a bunch of additional tech. As always, all the gear will be listed in the description part of this video. The shoot was supposed to have started at 12 p.m. but due to unforeseen circumstances, we didn't begin until 2 p.m. This meant we only had 2 hours to shoot on the roof and inside the mansion. Shooting a 10-page spread in that amount of time meant we had to rush around. I had brought a lot of gear to the shoot, but because we were rushing for the roof and inside the house, I just used the Sony a7RIII, the Sony 24-70 G Master lens, and a single Profoto B10 light. This gear was able to be nimble enough to successfully capture all these shots. By shooting at 1/800th of a second, this set the Profoto B10 in high-speed sync mode. As you will see, the Profoto B10 at 1/2 to 3/4 power has no issue with overtaking the sun. On this shoot, I had an amazing crew. I will list all their names in the description below the video. It also helps that Violett is an amazing actress as well as model. There were actually no shots that I didn't love. By the way, be sure to catch her on CBS's God Friended Me, as well as the movie Truth or Dare. I wanted to light up Violett with the B10 as well as keep the city nicely lit up behind her. Having the B10 so light and portable, I was able to have my assistant hang it over the ledge with no risk to the pedestrians walking 6 stories below. For all the shots inside and outside of this house, I am tethered to the Microsoft Surface Pro running Capture One. I do this so the editor-in-chief of the magazine can see the shots in real time. The makeup artist can see if any additional makeup needs to be applied, and the stylist can see if any clothing needs to be adjusted. Shooting this way can actually save on time, as I don't need to reshoot any shots because of any issues that were not seen. I actually have never shot for the magazine without being tethered. The crazy thing about this shot is that it was totally unplanned. While we were moving to another shot, I quickly asked Violett to sit down on the floor so I can do some close-up shots of her. She did, and what we did in literally 3 minutes on a whim, Resident Magazine chose as a cover for their January issue. Shooting a beautiful model in front of a wall of mirrors can be fun. Shooting a beautiful model in front of a wall of mirrors with 12 people behind me while constantly checking to see if they are reflecting the mirrors in the shots is not fun. To add to that, I also had to make sure that the light was not reflecting in the mirror. Using the Surface and Capture One, I was able to check on all that with ease. McLaren had been kind enough to provide one of their new spiders for the shoot. We drove the car to the end of the block, which was along the West Side Highway. The sun was beaming down hard. I had people walking by. I had cars in back. It was a bit of a mess of a shot. The sun was almost directly behind her, so I had to make sure that the Profoto B10 lit her up nicely. We had a spur-of-the-moment idea to call the Classic Car Club Manhattan and ask if we could shoot the final shots there. And they said yes. So we ran over there to beat the sunset. One hitch though, I still had to pack up all the gear at the mansion. I sent my cinematographer with the car so he was able to film these amazing clips of the McLaren 570S. But once I was done packing, I hit traffic and got there very late, which meant I only had 8 minutes to get this last shot before the garage closed. Because we were back to rushing, this time I brought out my big gun, the Profoto B1 light. I then proceeded to blast Violett with light non-stop. The Sony a7RIII had no issue keeping up. Well guys, that's the end of the celebrity shoot. I'd like to thank Violett for being an amazing model, and my crew for doing an amazing job. I'd also like to thank Profoto for lending me their B10s. I think they handled themselves pretty damn well. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to see more videos as I release them. You can also add me on Instagram at EvanWasHere to see these final shots and others. Thanks for watching.